Guys, come here. It's time for a pep talk. Ladies and gentlemen, this video is not just about you. It's not just about me. This video is about any person who sits in front of a camera and reviews a film. If you are in our community, this message is for you. I'm talking to the Stuckmans and the Schmoes and the Reitmans and the Johns and the everybody. But beyond that, I'm talking to the smaller channels whose message finally needs to be heard. Because guys, I've come to a realization here about this community. We are divided, and that is not how this community was made, and that's not how it's supposed to be. And that goes far beyond just what happened today. Now, this morning, Fury of the Film Fan uploaded a video talking about his discontentment with fellow film critic Chris Stuckman, talking about his discontentment with how he essentially handles his affairs, his kind of aloofness toward his fans, the way he kind of asked people to give him free Blu-rays, or essentially that's what Fury said. And along with that, he was advocating for this YouTuber who may or may not be him, it's debatable, who is essentially this masked figure who calls himself the Ignorant Intellect, who's basically made it his mission, whether it be Fury or not, to attack Chris Stuckman. Now guys, I'm going to be 100% honest with you because I feel like it's about time someone gets on this webcam and spares you the bullshit. I did have some contact with Fury of the Film Fan earlier today where I expressed some discontentment of my own that I was having with Chris Stuckman. However, I've given it a lot of thought, and me and him did talk a little bit and all that good stuff, which is cool because I finally got to talk to one of my idols, but that's beside the point. I decided that to not only have no more hard feelings toward Chris, but this whole issue today, everything that's going on today, made me just kind of sad about the state that this movie reviewing community has gotten into. Now guys, what's making me upset here is no longer Chris. Chris is just doing his thing. Some people might call it shady, some people might call it not. He's just doing what's the proper way in his mind to communicate with his fans. And I just want to stress, if he does watch this video, no hard feelings on my part. I didn't say anything horrible about you, Chris, don't worry. I was just trying to vent my feelings to someone else, but it wasn't really a big, bad deal. I was just kind of confused about the issue, but now I have a solid opinion. You go, Chris, do your thing. But that is not what's upsetting me. What's upsetting me is that the fact that our community has become one where we have a hierarchy and a citizenry. Plain and simple. And that is not how it should be. That was not what YouTube was founded on, and that was not what the idea for this community, when it came to be, that was not what we wanted it to be. Because everybody, make no mistake, there are a select group of movie reviewers on here who get a good amount of views. And everybody I'm about to list is extremely talented, fantastic, deserves all of their success, and this is by no means an attack on them. Jeremy Johns, the Schmoes Know, Tom Chattelbash, Chris Stuckman, and Catherine Reitman. Those are the people who get views. But there is a whole side community that really wants to be a part of what's going on this movie reviewing thing, because there is a great number of us who have a fantastic passion for movies who are being slightly ignored. Now, an example of what my discontentment extends to is back when the YouReviewers awards were coming on and the Schmoes were getting it together and all that stuff. They set a subscriber limit for how many people, or for a person who wanted to participate. Now, I really wanted to participate in the YouReviewers awards because I wanted to extend beyond my channel and into the community. However, the subscriber rate was at something over 13,000 or 2,000 or something high up there, and as you know, I only have 250 or so subscribers, or 200, wow, never mind, somewhere over 200 subscribers. And it made me, and I know that it must have made a few other people very disappointed, because we want to be up there with you guys. We want to be in your videos. We want to participate. We want to have our voices heard too. and it's simply not happening that way. There are a few people who are popular, and everybody else gets to live with putting video responses under their reviews, occasionally snagging a decent amount of views from just pure blind luck, and we're just not gaining the traction that we deserve. And there are way more of us than anybody could really imagine. Now, I understand that not everybody can be the most popular movie critic on YouTube. There are people who are up here and people who are down here. That's how it works. That's how the world has always worked, period. However, what I believe it needs to happen is that the bigger channels need to start figuring out a way to support the smaller channels, to provide some sort of way for us to have some opportunity, a gateway into the community, and let us find our worth that way. Give us a chance, because I feel like there is a large minority of people who are just not getting their thoughts out, and it's not the fault of the big movie reviewing channels. They just need to open their eyes and expand their horizons and try to get as more people into this community, because if they did, our community can be something very, very strong. But at the moment, it's only a minuscule molecule of what it could be. And any community where we allow some guy in a mask, whether it be Fury the Film Fan or Joe the Hobo, to get behind a mask and just beat down one of our own for the reason of just doing his thing, and by his standards, mooching off of his subscribers without any real hardcore grounds, nothing horrible that Chris Suckman did, it's offensive, and the community needs to be strong. We need to support one another, because that's what this community is built on, and that is exactly where we need to go. So, in summary, I'm not expecting that this video makes a change. I'm not going to be sitting by my computer all night going, "Are they all seeing the message now?" If people watch it, great. If not, I'm glad I did it anyway. But I'm just asking you, if you're one of the big movie reviewers and you're watching this video, all I ask is that you just try to take some sort of small step toward including, just try to maybe just promote someone. Just go out there and let's get this turn this community into not a hierarchy, but a democracy, a community, a place where everybody has at least a chance at an equal voice. Thank you. And until next time, I'm Movie Kid Mike, making sure your time is worth your money.